Yeah, g'day guys. I'm at here in Coffs Harbour at a place called Open Studio. It's a shop here. If you guys are up to spray cans or up to nozzles, magazines, and Snarl, who's man, I don't know where to start with this guy. He does a heap for the Australian graffiti community, the street art community. He's one of those guys that just they, one thing to promote yourself is another thing to promote others, and he's one of these contenders that has always done that. He puts those November rains on here in Coffs Harbour, which have been extremely successful. The council have all supported him. Yeah, he apparently did some trains making the dough, apparently, maybe not. And yeah, so he's got he's earned his stripes and the whole thing. Very talented artist, very good at what he does. And like I said, not only that, but he gives back. And you know, some of these November rains and that he's had up, and they'd be huge. You know, and the council supports him. So he's opened this shop up here, and it's not only a shop, but it's also a residency where different artists come in, or different people with different disabilities, and he runs workshops and stuff like that, and uses art as a therapy program, and reaches all sorts of people. Like before Snarl come here in Coffs Harbour, there's a property down the road, but a couple of hours down south, there was no graffiti things here, you know, and he started painting up like some of the laneways, and then the council ended up backing him up and giving him his own laneway, Snarl Lane and stuff like this. So, and even when we were at Grandmaster Flash a few years back, Grandmaster Flash, yo, Snarl in the house. So that's what I'm saying. He's got a mad respect, and not only from local businesses, but also the artists and the culture here in the scene and throughout Australia. And like I said, he's put these gigs on November Rain as such, which was once every year. He's got all different artists come down here. They all get to come down and stay in Coffs Harbour, beautiful part of the world, absolute paradise. So check this out. We've got a little creek and that all across the road here and stuff. And it's like, you know, Belgium's up top here. We've got rainforests and stuff. We've got beaches just over here. It's a beautiful place of the world. So he's got all different graffiti artists all got to come down here and stay and stuff like that, and contribute to these once a year things. November Rain, if you guys check these out, they're really worth checking out. So we, like I said, we had Spicy, we had a Mark, all different other graffiti artists from the culture have all come and represented at some of these things, which he's made happen, which he's put the hard work in, which have you know, been successful. They like, you call them street art. We've got Finn McGee. We've had heaps of different big artists that come here that have all contributed. This guy has put so much into it, and he's been able to successfully keep running his business. I mean, look, the side wall that we got here. I mean, you can see Open Studio. Check it out, Coffs Harbour. He has got a YouTube channel. It's worth having a look at. I mean, it's got some of the murals and stuff that he's been putting up. And already there's a mural that he's got painted up behind here, which has been dedicated to Stan Lee. Passing Stan Lee, did all the comic books and stuff like that. So you can see, like, man, he just gives, you know, like. So this was something out of his own pocket. He's just going for a laugh and giggle and giving the bloke respect. But I'm going to go have a look at the shop and just show you what it's about. I'm probably going to startle him a little bit, but don't bugger it. I'm here in Coffs Harbour getting a few tins myself. You see, I'm fine to come in and just show you guys what he's been up to. Science crew, and he was part of one of the Sydney crews too for a while there. Skip me mind at the moment. Work up here. Snow. So he's got a lot of history. You see, like the poles have been painted. This is sort of like documentation. I mean, you can see we've got different riders. We've got Brisbane guys and stuff like that are all cop over. DIE, like G, TBK, looking there, we're all there. Oh, hey, graphics. We're going in the shop. So there we are. This is like there's a bit of an art space is done here as well. Now we're going to have a bit of a look. It's fine about the film. I don't know how you see the light and stuff like that. Some of his canvases. Some of his commission work. Some of the commission work he's been doing. That's personal commission work. See some more of his work around here. And they've been exhibiting different artists and stuff like that here. So they've got a couple of things for shirts, they've got one take here, got a couple one take shirts and whatnot and stuff like that. And other different artists and stuff like that. Open studio work. It's for my YouTube channel, Ash. So I'm just putting a bit of a plug, yes, for YouTube channel. This is Ash here. You can see he's got some of the style files and stuff like that. Thought I'd just do a bit of filming and sort of document what you're doing here. See a few spray cans. Got all the different. Come and see him, come and support. Yeah. Come and support him. He's done a lot of great things for Coffs. I was just saying at the front there. Got the one take paints. Got all these things here. Got those Beltons. Where have we got the Beltons here? Oh, look at those old discontinued Beltons. Everything from all the caps. Let's see here, got all the different caps and stuff like that. Everything's available. The new style files still coming out. The magazines. Pastels. Style file markers. Wow. Style file markers. Yeah, so it's got all the stuff happening here. And like I said, paint and pastels, tubes, iron lac stuff there. The t-shirts in stock.
Sold out of all the graffiti towels.
Graffiti what?
Towels.
Towels?
Selling towels, yes.
Yeah, that's it. When you get in the cushion, what's his name for the cushion drawing? So that's as I was saying, this guy he's done a heap for the graffiti community. It's a bit of a quick look into the shop. Just getting a bit of personal space again. This guy has contributed immensely. Like I said, one thing to promote yourself, another thing is to promote others. And this guy has been a constant contender. He's given respect, and the respect is returned. And not only did all the hard work, he did the trains and stuff apparently back in the day. And yeah, I mean, when you give, it does come back tenfold, and you receive back. And nothing but a stand-up character. And yeah, if you're in Coffs Harbour, look, as I said, beautiful place in the world. We've got the fucking mountains up here. We've got the village and markets mountains up here, the hippies and that. We've got the ocean over here, beautiful beaches. We've got open studio. And like I said, runs workshops, commission murals around town. There's a heap. You come to Coffs Harbour, the place is pumped. Most of it's his work, huge big murals. And it didn't come easy. Like he worked hard for this, you know what I mean? Like he smashed the joint. When I say smashed, he didn't thrash it, but he did a lot of graffiti work, and he worked hard for it. A new bloke in a new area, and a lot of support by his partner Kelly. She was a great supporter through what he was doing, and runs a lot of programs in herself in different communities. And just really got a hold of here and just worked hard. Like I said, kept the dream, kept focused, and made it happen. So hat goes off, Snow. And if you guys come down to Coffs Harbour, down the mid-coast here in Australia, come and check it out. It's a beautiful spot to be. And yeah, hat goes off this bloke. Nothing but soldier through the whole culture.